5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh no! Oh, hello, Caddywhackers! There's no time for an introduction! There's the previous episode if you want to go catch up, and there's all the episodes if you've stumbled in at random and are wondering what the heck is going on! What the heck is going on? We've got some mobs in play. We're trying to save our bovine friends here. We're going to liberate them, and then we are going to summarily execute them for their beefy treats. Ow. Well, that sorted them out. You, come here. Oh, he went down without a fight. This is good. Right. Beefy treats. Ah, beefy treats lost to the abyssal depths. Good work, Reginald. Good work. Right, let's scoot around the corner. There's more over here. Ah, there's also an ambush. Skeleton. You bony bastard. Oh, it's quite hard fighting when you're in water. Ah, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Skeleton has the upper hand. Skeleton has the upper hand. Spiders joining the fray. This is quite tense and nervous making. I'm going to die. Let's quickly get round here. I need cover. I'm also going to drown. Drowning risk is present. Not a good start. Arses. Even worse start. First blood of the series. Oh no! Oh god, I've just realised! I had the bounty of ore we mined in the last audio televisual Let's Player cast here on the YouTubes.com. Oh nuts, and this ocean is really deep. What's up with that? Huh? What's up with that? I fear that all of my stuff has been lost to the vengeful god, Neptune. And I do not have the powers to go claim it back. I don't know what to do. Right, let's just rush it. I don't have anything to lose. There's now a creeper in play, and he's right by my stuff. Go away, cows. We'll revisit you in a moment. You'll get yours. Sneak attack! Go away, spider. Go away. Oh, creeper on the right. Creeper on the right. Maybe I can leverage that to my advantage. Oh, I did. That hurt the skeleton. Oh, quick, grab the stuff. Grab the stuff. Leave me alone. No, 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 no. God! Gods! Curse you! I don't think I'm going to be able to get that back. If I can kill the skeleton, it might make my life a little bit easier. But yeah, that's so deep. I don't know where the stuff is. So deep and dark and cold, my friends. Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Oop, drowning again. Drowning, drowning, drowning. Oh, good. I took a lungful of seawater and all I got was this lousy stack of cobblestone. Let's skip forward, I think. Oh, he's in the water. Will that... Can I leverage that to my advantage? Yeah, let's give that a whirl. Charge! Come here, you. I have got a bone to pick with you, eh? A bone to pick? No, I don't really. Let's skip ahead. I can't defeat you. And you won't kill me either, because I'm just too much fun. We're destined to do this forever. So much to do. So many great questions you guys left in the comments of the last episode to address, so let's skip ahead and see what happens. Okay, welcome back. So the night passed pretty much without incident. I did manage to slay that anorexic player hater. Or rather, a zombie did. A zombie just snuck up out of nowhere and just bashed his skull in. Don't know why. But unfortunately, now that I've got the playing field to my own, I've had a good rummage around in the ocean, and nope, I've only managed to pick up a few of our bits and bobs. Not the main stuff. The ore is gone. So we're pretty much back to square one in this series. Minecraft in space! So, good work, everyone. Good work. Just grab a few things here, and then we'll head back down. I guess that brings us on to questions. So many to get through. Thank you to everyone who left questions. All great stuff. As mentioned previously, I want this to be mainly a Q&A session because we've got a lot of mining and resource gathering to do while we prepare our rocket pad for getting up to the moon. Naturally, that isn't the most visually interesting viewing, so hopefully you guys can spice it up with a few provocative questions. The first one from your old friend and mine, Daven Yun, who asks... what would you like to see added to Minecraft, such as, blocks, minerals, animals, etc., etc.? I talked about this question over dinner the other night with my wife, with Bay, and Bay said she would like to see oil added. It'd be a really cool thing to have in PvP matches where oil is really, really rare, and whoever gets it is endowed great manufacturing power. It does leave pollutants, of course, as well, and it's hard to refine, etc., etc. I thought that was quite an interesting idea. My suggestion would be, I would like to see irradiated blocks. So you're digging down in the depths, and all of a sudden you'll uncover a glowing piece of uranium, and it's like, oh god, we need to get out of here right now. And basically the entire area around is irradiated. Speaking of depth, we're 28. Let's keep on going down this way, see if we can get to diamond level. Oh, I hear lava. Need to be careful. So yeah, I think plutonium or uranium, in which you could... What the heck is that? Make nuclear weapons. Ooh. Oh, speaking of oil. Hello, is this oil? That's a strange coincidence if it is. Let's touch it and find out. Yep, we're fine. I don't know why I did that. That was quite reckless. Grab this coal. It probably is oil. I guess maybe this is the fuel that we need to power rockets. I don't know. Like I said, I've not really read that much up on the wiki. Let's have a little look. Oh, one thing I did want to show you. This is our flag. A little top hat and a monocle. Crudely drawn with the rudimentary tools they gave me. But I thought that was fitting. Anyway, yes, let's go have a little look at the wiki. Back in a sec. Yes, my friends, indeed, this is oil. Unfortunately, harvesting it sounds like a right pain in the royal arse. So, we'll come back to that. I'll remember where this is. There we go. So, that's one wish fulfilled. Thanks for the question, Daven. It seems your questions have magical properties. Ooh, spooky noises. It would be great if we found an abandoned mine shaft. That would be nice. Anyway, let us see who we got next. Riley Mack! Otherwise known as 23100 Battlefield. Quite a long comment, which I'll try and condense down for the benefit of people watching. Riley leaves a lot of very, very helpful suggestions and constructive criticism, things he'd like to see from the channel, things he doesn't necessarily like. I encourage that. I have got thick skin and an elastic heart. Don't feel that you're offending me by leaving such critiques of the things you see on this channel. By all means, everyone is welcome to do that. Anyway, in amongst all that, which I'll probably respond to as a comment reply, we do have some questions. Well, the first one is a suggestion. And I am just about to smelt some stuff. Let's get prepared here while I'm answering this. You know what I think? I think we should depart to the next island. Let's go check out what's going on over there. Anyway, yes, first suggestion is that we should head down to Diamond Layer and do some strip mining for diamonds. I could. I probably should. You know what? I probably won't. Strip mining is the most boring thing you can do in this game. I know it gets results, and I don't know, I shouldn't speak too soon. I probably will end up doing that, maybe off camera, because there is a lot of mining we need to do, and I probably need a lot of diamonds as well. But yeah, oh god, it's so tedious. So tedious. Like I say, I might end up having to do that. Next suggestion is that we play here on the channel the box set of Halo that came out. It's got all the Halo games plus a load of extra content. I played Halo, the very first game when it came out. And you know what? Sorry to be a downer on all the suggestions, but I didn't like it. I was a little bit on the bored side. I felt like I ran around for an hour down the same looking corridors, shooting the same looking monsters, and I didn't particularly like the combat mechanics. I thought it was generic. I just got bored. And I gave up. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Maybe I shouldn't. Ooh, you get a lot of experience from those things. Let's head on up. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done, because obviously the series as a whole has got a lot of great reception, and I love the look of the later games, so maybe I will get back into it. Or maybe I won't, because as you rightly point out, Riley, it's an Xbox One exclusive, and I won't be getting an Xbox One. More on that in a moment. I need to watch my back here while I'm making a boat. Riley also suggests that, or he says rather, he's in the beautiful city of Toronto right now, and he's in the centre of the city. He can see the CN Tower, and asks if I am familiar with it. My friend, not only do I know the CN Tower, I was obsessed with it when I was growing up. Reason being, so I was concentrating while I stashed some stuff here ahead of our grand voyage. The grand voyage, that's about 50 yards south. Running a little low on food. Let's see how we get on. Yes, when I was a kid, as many lads are, I was obsessed with the biggest things ever made, the smallest things ever made, space, subterranean stuff. I read a lot of Jules Verne. I was just obsessed with adventure and human endeavour. And at the time, I don't know when it lost this accolade. Let's skirt around the outside of this island. This looks a bit sketchy. At the time, the CN Tower was the tallest building in the world, and I so desperately wanted to go there. I haven't been yet. I have not had the honour of going to Canada, and that is somewhere high up on my bucket list. I have, though, been since to the tallest building in the world. I've been to the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, and it knocked my socks off. I'm terrified of heights, by the way, and I went up the top of this thing, and I don't know how to phrase this other than I shat myself. Friends at home, I shat myself. But God, it was an impressive building. You get vertigo standing at the bottom just looking up at it. Dubai is an amazing city. But yes, Toronto is also on the list of cities I want to go to. Right, combat! Let's go, son. Let's go. Let's back away slowly. That leads us on to the next commenter, actually, because one place we're going to visit this year that I've always wanted to go to is Finland. We're going to go see the Northern Lights soon. Fingers crossed. My bae's anniversary. No, it's not. It's her 30th birthday. I guess that's an anniversary. 30 times round the sun. So I'm going to treat her to the Northern Lights, I think. Don't worry, she knows about it. It's not a surprise or anything. God, these bloody deep oceans. Keep losing stuff to them. Don't drown! Don't drown! Yeah, speaking of Finland, Mark Kleinstra. I hope I'm not mistaken. You are from Finland, aren't you? Yes, we don't know where to go. If you can provide any pointers as well in the comments, Mark, that would be great. Thinking of somewhere in the northern region near one of the national parks, like next to a town, so we've got amenities, but also next to all the nature, and hoping it's still going to be snowy in late March and we get to see the Northern Lights. That'd be great. I'm just going to take cover in here. This is a little bit hairy. Eat my steak. Good old beefy treats. Oh, what's this? Is this copper or redstone? Copper. Use some of that. Oh, this is so hard to break underwater. Oh, hello. We have got an anomaly. There is an anomaly in the little cave-side lake. Explore that in a moment, I guess. But yes, on to Mark's questions/observations. Number 1, if I had expendable income, I'd have loved to have hired an online Minecraft server for the enthusiasts of this channel, though I think you can make them yourself, but I'm too lazy and bad at stuff. Same, that is why there is none. But it is so often requested, I probably need to get onto that. Maybe. I had this cool idea. Once I get to the moon, I was thinking of turning this world into an online server, destroying all the machinery behind me, and you can see if you can get up to the moon and find me. I'll carry on playing a new season, setting up a moon base, and all you suckers can be down on Earth, working together to come meet me. That would be fantastic, but we'll see. It's definitely something I'll work on soon, because we are lacking an online server for us all, for definite. In response to me borrowing a PS4, Mark said, I have a PS4 and must say that I really enjoyed The Last of Us. The graphics are brilliant, so I hope you enjoy that. My friend, it's bloody brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not too far into it, but oh my god, it's great. Let's see if we can block off this little divot here, drain the water out. I have a feeling something is afoot worthy of exploration. I've run out of cobble. Brilliant. Next up, Mark writes, I got nothing for Christmas. Oh. Well, it's to be expected. I don't think anyone likes you. Number 4, the Charlie Hebdo thing was terrible. After all is said and done, I have opinions about it, but I can't type things good. I also have opinions on it, but what more is there to say that hasn't already been said? It is terrible. Question 5, remember Abe's Odyssey? Yes, of course I do, because... Oh, hello. That is deep. Plans. See that? Thinking. Of course, yes, I do remember Abe's Odyssey because you gifted me a copy, which I have played through, and oh my god, nostalgic memories. I had that on PS1. It was one of my favourite games on the PS1. And as you point out, they've made a remake. I've not had the time to check that out. I certainly will do. Ooh, and we found a ravine. This is serendipitous. But yes, I will check that out. Everyone watching should check that out because it's a great series of games. And thank you so much again for gifting me a copy of the first game. Memories. That really made my day when that came through my inbox. So, yes, you're a good guy. And I was kidding. Everyone likes you. Everyone in the land wants some Kleinstra action. Let me tell you that for nothing. You can take that one straight to the bank. That Pack 12 has left some topics of discussion while we're gathering this copper. Again, how about those terrorist attacks in Paris? Yes, obviously it was unfolding literally as we were doing the last episode. He says, shame those people had to die over a cartoon. Indeed, one of my favourite cartoons that came out in the aftermath of that was a picture of the terrorists firing at the Charlie Hebdo offices and the bullets going straight through it and hitting the mosque behind. I thought that summed it up nicely. Again, not much else I can say about the whole thing that hasn't already been said. But yes, incredibly tragic. And I do feel this has changed the landscape forever in terms of what's going on with ISIS and people's attitudes towards free speech and where we stand on terrorism of such kind. So It's... Whoa! I just totally nearly fell down there while I was yakking away. Jesus. My little heart, my little hummingbird heart is pounding. Let's cover that up. So yeah, that's all that can be said about that, really. Oh, one thing that kind of ties into that pack says, for the next episode, how many languages do you know? I know 3. I know French, German, and English. Obviously English. Barely. I'm still working on English. I can't believe I forgot that one. Yes, I can speak English, kinda, French and German. I used to be fluent in French and German, but in my adult life, I never get the chance to use it, so that has kind of gone by the wayside, unfortunately. I'm better at German than I am French. I think, given a few months of practice, I'd get back up to fluency levels again. But yeah, languages was the only thing I was good at school. The only thing I was good at. Even English, which I went on to kind of do as a career in my capacity as a writer. I remember a report card I got from my English teacher that said, Zeke is terrible at English, and I can't see there's going to be much improvement in this regard going forward. However, he does have a lovely smile. That was an actual report card I got from a teacher. I think my parents still have it somewhere. Whenever I see it, it does make me chuckle, given, you know, I went on to graduate in such things, and it's my living, it's my career. So, screw you, English teacher. Screw you. I think I'm going to melt some of this and put it in a chest while we explore. Don't want to tempt fates again. Speaking, actually, of French and the Charlie Hebdo thing, one thing I do have to add is, obviously, the French and the British have got a very much a love-hate relationship. But when it comes to times like these, we've got each other's backs, and we do care deeply about each other as nations. And it's sad that it takes something like this to show it, or to bring it out of us. All I can say is, sincerely, and pardonnez mon français cassé, les résidents en France, vous avez toute ma sympathie et amitié. Je suis Charlie Hebdo. Don't know if that really made sense. Again, I'm a bit rusty. Let's see where we are. 36. Well, that's smelting. Let's do a little bit of digging, guys. A little bit of digging. One thing just to also demonstrate the brotherhood that we really do have deep down with France. I remember after the 7/7 bombings in London, I actually moved to Paris. My idiot flatmate managed to get us evicted from our flat. That's a story for another day. But he managed to get us evicted. We had nowhere else to go, so we were like, screw it, let's move to Paris. And we did. Now, it was a few days after the 7/7 bombings, and we had to travel through London to get to Paris. It was terrifying. The atmosphere was horrible. Not something I would like to see repeated, of course. But when we got to France, it was also just after we'd won the Olympic bid, and the French were super bitter about it. So when we were talking to French people over there... What's that? Nothing. When we were talking to French people over there, on the one hand they would say, where are you from? And we say, oh, Angleterre. And on the one hand they would go, you bastards, I can't believe you got the Olympics. And then on the other, very, very genuinely, and this happened more than a few times, taking us by the hand and saying, I'm so sorry for what happened in London. And it was touching. It was really, really touching. We've got a lot of misgivings. Me, and especially the Parisian people, we had some adventures out there, some good, some not so good, the time I was living there, but on the whole, cool people and a brilliant city. If I could live in any city in the world that I've discovered so far, I'd go back to Paris in a heartbeat. Love it. Anyway, let's brighten things up. What else has that Pack 12 got for us? While we go check on our iron situation. Oh yes, okay, sorry. Another gloomy comment. Jesus, that pack. What's wrong with you? No, it's all good. Did you hear about the suicide of Leela Alcorn in the US? If you didn't know, she was a transgender boy who was isolated by society, from society by her fundamentalist Christian parents. That melting. After she told the parents that she was transgender. They continued to call her Leela Joshua, her given name, and use male pronouns to describe her even in death. That's disgusting. She committed suicide by stepping in front of a moving truck and died instantly. Jesus Christ. Sorry for all the sad stories, that's okay. But a lot of it hasn't been the happiest new year ever. No, it really hasn't, has it? What other armour can I make while I'm pondering this? I'm wondering if you can make armour out of copper and aluminium, but I don't really want to waste the stuff. That's going nicely. Anyway, back to your question, sorry. I think I heard about that. If not that particular case, I have heard a lot of very, very similar ones. It seems that the whole sexuality issue is the last bastion of intolerance that the church is trying to impose on the good people of America, by and large. It seems like one of the last places they can force their own brand of intolerance. To what end, I don't know. Just to marginalise people and make them feel dreadful so that the church can sell them the cure, I guess. Oh, hello! Jesus wept! You frightened the life out of me! Where did you come from? So yes, I have heard a lot of stories about that. That kind of situation. If you haven't already, go check out, it's on Netflix in both of our countries, I think. For the Bible Tells Me So. It's an excellent, award-winning, I think, documentary which covers that very same issue. Very insightful. Helmet. So yeah, check that out. And I think that about brings us to a close. We're getting up to the 30-minute mark by my estimations. I like the aluminium ingots. They're well shiny. So yes, your homework for this week, because I've just gotten access to the US catalogue of Netflix. It's blocked in this country. I found a way around it. Please do suggest in the comments. This is your homework for this week. What am I doing? Boots. Please do suggest things that I need to watch on the US Netflix if you have got access to it. That'll be great. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Great questions, one and all. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll explore this ravine in the next episode and hopefully get to crafting some explosive rocketry. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. And I will see you on the flip-flop. Cheerio!